Welcome back everyone. Today we'll be talking about RAB's lightweight insulated jacket range and helping you decide which one the best one for you. So before we get into the nitty gritty of the jackets behind me and talk about what each one brings to the table, let's just discuss what a lightweight insulated jacket is and what it's good for. A lightweight insulated jacket fits perfectly into your layering system as a mid-layer. It can replace a fleece or a soft shell, but can also be used in conjunction with these to give you a bit of extra protection. They're also designed to be very thin to fit underneath a waterproof, so they can be used in damp, cool environments where you might want a bit of extra warmth, but you need the protection of your hard shell as well. Lightweight insulated jackets are perfect for anyone looking for a jacket that can provide a good level of mobility, breathability, but also give you a little bit of extra warmth. They're ideal as an active layer, so if you're going out hiking, walking, climbing, mountaineering, and you want a bit of extra warmth, but you don't want to restrict any of that mobility, and you don't want to get too clammy because you're going to be working hard and you're going to be creating your own body heat, then this is a good layer for you. Now we've got that out of the way, let's chat about the jackets behind me and which one might be the right one for you. First up, we have the Microlight, the perfect option for anyone looking for a lightweight, packable, insulated jacket which provides a good level of warmth and breathability, but with a good level of mobility and pack size. This jacket is perfect for hill walkers and mountain climbers, as well as anyone looking for a nice, lightweight insulated jacket for around town. The Microlight comes in a few different options. So we've got the Microlight Alpine, as you can see in front of me here, and Alpine means it comes with a hood. We've got the standard Microlight, which doesn't come with a hood. We've got the Microlight Vest, and we've also got the Microlight Infinium, which we'll come back to a little bit later. The Microlight uses a 30 denier recycled Pertex Quantum outer, so a nice durable outer, but not too heavy to help with that packability. This jacket weighs just 406 grams, so it's a nice lightweight option. Starting at the top, we see a nice hood with a wired brim, and we've got 2 points of adjustment at the front here, which help you bring the hood down to fit you nicely and stop it blowing off in high winds. We're met with a nice, comfortable, soft chin guard, so it's a little bit more comfortable to wear if you have to have it zipped all the way up. And we've got high quality YKK zippers used throughout. So we've got one on the main zip, one on each of the pockets at the lower part of the jacket, and we've also got one here on the Napoleon pocket as well. The insulation this jacket is using is a 700 fill power recycled down, so it's going to give you a really good level of warmth, but also be nice and breathable. And if you're doing a lot of activity, it's not going to make you too warm either. This down is treated in a knit wax solution to help deal with any moisture. So these jackets are not waterproof by any means, but if you were to get caught in a light shower, it wouldn't stop this jacket from keeping you warm. As we come down to the bottom part of the jacket, we've obviously got the sleeves, which are pre-articulated to give you a good range of movement and not be restrictive. And then we've got an elasticated cuff on the inside here, so you get a nice fit every time without having to adjust it with a piece of Velcro. As we come down to the bottom of the jacket, we're met by 2 points of adjustment on either side, so you can actually adjust each part of the jacket independently of the other, which just gives you a slightly better fit and it helps trap that warm air, so you're not going to have all that warm air that you're creating inside the jacket escape, making it a little bit more efficient. The Microlight is a really good option for anyone looking for a day-to-day use jacket, which could be used around town, but is also perfect for multi-day trekking and hill walking. So as I mentioned earlier, we've also got the Microlight Infinity, which is a really good jacket for anyone looking for a one and done jacket. What makes this different to the Microlight we were just looking at is it actually uses Gore Infinium, or Gore Windstopper as it's also known. So this jacket is going to stop 100% of the wind that's coming through. Inherently that makes this jacket a little bit warmer and it's not quite as breathable. However, if you're looking for a jacket that can shrug off a little bit of weather, it's a little bit warmer, but it's also slim and looks like the Microlight, then this is a great option for you. We're still met with a lot of the high quality feature sets we've seen in the Microlight. So we've got a wired brim with 2 points of adjustment, our insulated chin guards, high quality YKK zippers, 2 lower pockets and a Napoleon pocket, but with the added bonus of that Gore Infinium, which is going to stop that wind coming through and make this jacket just a little bit warmer. One of the downsides to this jacket is not quite as packable and is a little bit heavier, weighing 452 grams. Next up we have the RAB Cirrus jacket, which can often be confused with the Microlight because they do look quite similar. But they do have one big difference, and that is that the Cirrus is actually using a synthetic insulation. So it's using 100% recycled Primaloft silver, which is a nice synthetic insulation. It's going to keep you warm even if it's wet. So that's one of the big perks of having a synthetic jacket. That if you're going out and you get wet or the rain or you get absolutely saturated, the synthetic insulation is still going to keep you nice and warm. Although the insulation on this jacket differs to the Microlight, we're still met with the same outer material, which is a 30 denier recycled Pertex Quantum fabric, which is going to give you a good level of durability, but still helps this jacket be packable, and packs conveniently into an included stuff sack. Synthetic insulation though doesn't pack down quite as small, and it is a little bit heavier, weighing at 516 grams for the Alpine version. Just like the Microlight though, this comes in a few different versions. So in front of me here we've got the Alpine, which as we spoke about with the last one, means it's got a hood. They do the classic Cirrus, which has no hood, the Cirrus Vest, which is a vest, and the Cirrus Flex, which is similar to this jacket in front of me, but down the sides it has stretchy panels, which aids in breathability, but also in mobility, meaning you have a little bit better range of movement. So if you're looking for a climbing jacket, then that would probably be a slightly better option for you. The Cirrus still packs some of the high quality features we've seen in the Microlight, so we've still got a nice wide brim. However, this hood isn't adjustable, so we don't have the 2 points of adjustment within the hood. Inside, we've got a nice soft chin guard to aid in comfort when the jacket is fully done up. We're still getting really high quality YKK zippers throughout the jacket, but we're only met with 2 pockets on the lower portion of the jacket, and we miss out on that Napoleon pocket just up here. Coming down onto the sleeves, we're met with a nice soft elasticated cuff, which is a little bit broader than the Microlight's one. And we've got pre-articulated sleeves as well. And then coming down to the hem of the jacket, we've still got 2 points of adjustment, one on either side, so we can actually adjust each side of the jacket independently to one another. The Cirrus would be the perfect option for anyone that's looking for something like the Microlight, but doesn't want to be quite so careful and potentially is going to use this in a few light showers. Like I said, the down that's in the Microlight is treated with a knit wax solution to help it cope with moisture. However, if you're going to get it wet on a regular basis, going for a Cirrus with a synthetic insulation is going to be a slightly better option for you. And then finally, but by no means least, unless we're talking about weight, we have the Mythic Alpine Light, an awesome jacket from RAB, which is aimed at those that are looking to shed every single gram they can, while also having a nice warm layer. This is a little bit less of a casual around town jacket and definitely aimed more at your adventurers, hill walkers and mountain climbers. This jacket weighs just 252 grams, so it's extremely lightweight, and we see a 10 denier recycled Pertex Quantum face fabric on the outer. So this face fabric is definitely going to be a lot lighter, it's not going to be as durable, but it's going to pack down a lot smaller and helps us obtain a weight of 252 grams, which is exceptionally light for an insulated jacket, and packs conveniently into an included stuff sack. We're actually met with 2 different types of insulation within this jacket. We've got a 900 fill power down insulation across the main body of the jacket, and then we've got Primaloft Gold in some of those high wear areas or areas that we think might get a little bit damp when using it. So that's places like the sides of the hood, just there and there, across the shoulders where a rucksack may be worn, and also on the bottom of the sleeves. Now that can be seen a little bit better on this colorway just here. We can actually see a slightly different panel where that synthetic insulation is. So that's going to give us a little bit more protection. It's going to give us a slightly longer lasting jacket, and because of that synthetic insulation, we don't have to be quite so worried about the water or moisture that might build up in those areas, especially on the sleeves. If you're working in a snowy environment or a damp environment, there's a high chance that moisture might wick up the sleeve. So having synthetic there is going to be a real help. So let's start at the top and make our way down. We're met with a really nice hood. We don't see a wide brim here or any points of adjustment. Instead we see 2 elasticated bands which run down the side of the hood, which means that when you put it on, it fits to the shape of your head. The reason they've done this is to help minimize that weight. Don't forget we're looking at a jacket that weighs 252 grams, so it's extremely light. So by removing those 2 adjustment points, we've saved a few grams. Making our way down the jacket, we're met with a really nice YKK zipper and 2 pockets on either side. As we come down to the cuff, we're met with a nice elasticated cuff on one side there, again helping reduce a little bit of weight while still maintaining a really good fit around your wrist. As we make our way further down, we're met with an adjustable hem, but this time it's only adjustable on the one side. So it's not got a 2 points of adjustment, so when you adjust one side, you're adjusting the entire hem of the jacket. Like I said when I first started talking about the Mythic, this is definitely orientated more towards your hill walkers, multi-day trekkers and mountain climbers. It's certainly not designed as a day-to-day jacket. Just because of that ultralight face fabric, it's not going to last quite as long as some of the other options we've looked at. So which jacket is right for you? Well, it really is down to personal preference and what you want to get out of your jacket. If you're looking for an ultralight, really stripped back jacket that's perfect for multi-day treks and mountain adventures, then the Mythic Alpine Light is a really good option. If you're looking for something a little bit more durable, but can still be used for hill and walking and mountain adventures, but isn't quite as lightweight and won't pack down quite as small, then you're definitely looking more towards the Microlight or the Cirrus. Now deciding between the 2 is definitely going to come down to what you want to use it for and how you're going to use it. If you're looking for a jacket that's still going to pack down really small and you get all the advantages of down, so a better regulation of temperature, a smaller pack size and a slightly lighter weight jacket, then you'll be looking more towards the Microlight. If weight and pack size doesn't bother you quite as much and you want something that's a little bit more resilient and it's going to perform better in damper conditions, then you're definitely going to be orientating yourself more towards the Cirrus. That was a really quick look at RAB's lightweight insulated jacket range. I hope you found this video useful, and if you've got any questions or queries, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. As always, like and subscribe, it really helps us out. Thank you very much, and we'll catch you in the next video.